from our 7 Tasmania studios. Your nightly news with Peter Murphy begins now.
Good evening everyone. The state government has announced a new voucher scheme designed to provide a boost to local businesses during winter. Premier Jeremy Rockcliffe says previous similar schemes have proven a winner, but Labor is not convinced.
Taking time out to celebrate his own mother this Mother's Day before the Premier gets down to broader business, announcing a $10 million voucher scheme to encourage Tasmanians to eat, stay and play in their own backyard this winter.
All about stimulating our hospitality, tourism sector, our visitor economy through the winter months.
The scheme, part of a broader $27 million package of initiatives announced last year to increase visitation during the traditionally quieter time of year.
Tassie is a little quieter during the winter months, and so it's important that we encourage Tasmanians through the voucher scheme to be able to explore the wonderful food, beverage, accommodation.
The $100 vouchers, of which 100,000 are available, can be spent on meals or hotel accommodation up until the 31st of October, with registration open for 2 weeks from Monday, June 2nd, and a ballot at the end of the month. The Eat Local, Stay Local initiative, welcomed by the Small Business Council, describing it as a much-needed shot in the arm, a sentiment echoed by local business owners.
Allow us to keep full-time jobs throughout winter, and support some of these communities which really rely on those industries as well.
But the state opposition says it's just more reckless spending.
We've got a government that's cutting back on essential services in health and education, but now wants to give out $10 million worth of vouchers. I think this is the wrong priority.
This is also a cost of living measure as well, enabling people to experience Tasmania with a little less expense.
Those looking to take advantage of the scheme urged to register at the state government's website. Matthew Watson, 7 Tasmanian News.
The state's road toll continues to climb following the death of a man in the state's north overnight. Police say the 28-year-old from Devonport was walking on the Bass Highway at Travellers Rest, west of Launceston, when he was struck by a vehicle at around 10 o'clock last night. The car was travelling in the westbound lane of the highway at the time of the incident. The man died at the scene and investigations are continuing. It comes after 11 people were killed on the state's roads last month, the deadliest in almost 16 years. Tasmanians have turned out in force today to celebrate motherhood, paying tribute to the important women in their lives in a variety of heartfelt ways. As florists enjoyed a booming day of business, many mums spent the morning browsing local markets for something special.
From early this morning, love and appreciation was in the air, and so was the scent of fresh flowers.
Some people are really particular. No lilies, no pink, or I have to have roses.
Florists across the state were run off their feet, with orders flooding in and last-minute shoppers making sure mum didn't miss out.
A normal week for us is very manageable for one person, and then we do about 4 times that Mother's Day week.
But it wasn't just about blooms. Families marked the day in all kinds of ways. Hobart's Farmgate Market, the place to be on this special Sunday morning.
Get spoiled and looked after by my beautiful daughters. I think it's a beautiful day of celebration for all the mums and mums-to-be.
Mums are amazing. We do so much for everyone else and we get underappreciated sometimes.
Many mums were spoilt with sweet surprises, though, as always, some never stop giving.
Honestly, I think it's mostly the mothers buying their children cookies.
Oh, the crowd has been great today. There's loads of people buying flowers and lots of lovely treats for Mother's Day. It's been awesome.
It's also a time of reflection, a day that can feel bittersweet for some.
We've had losses of our mums, we've had mums losing babies and lots of different things, so there's lots of reasons to celebrate mums.
Thank you for nurturing us, whether we're newborn or 55 years old like me.
A day to honour mothers and their unwavering role in our lives.
Can you tell me what your favourite thing about your mum is?
Because she's a scientist.
The job never stops, but it's the nicest job in the world.
Lily Thompson, 7 Tasmanian News.
2 teenagers have been charged following an aggravated robbery at Prospect. Police alleging the pair stole cash from a Prospect marketplace shop yesterday afternoon. A man in the store at the time reportedly suffering minor injuries when he attempted to stop the offenders. Both the 14-year-old and 16-year-old face the Youth Justice Court today. Labor is continuing its calls for the state government to be transparent about Tasmania's long-term financial future. The opposition putting forward an amendment that would see the Treasury Department releasing a report on the state's finances every 4 years instead of 5. If it gets the green light, its next report will be due by the end of the year.
The government will need to display how it plans to get back into surplus, how it plans to stop this massive debt from continuing to rise.
Treasurer Guy Barnett says if the Labor Party really cared about transparency, they'd put forward an alternate budget. Both our men's and women's Northern NBL1 teams were beaten by the same foe this weekend. The Tornadoes still hunting their first win, while the Northwest Thunder continuing their search for answers.
The uphill battle at Elfin Sports Centre started early for the Tawns.
Away go the Spectres again, and Tony Adu. Nice, he connects there with Izzy Fella.
Launceston clawed back to just 2 points by quarter time.
Now O'Neill senses a bit of space, floats to the right hand and makes 2, and scores are level, 19 apiece.
Despite trailing on the scoreboard, Tawns captain Sarah O'Neill had her fingerprints all over the game, leading all scoring with 22.
4 on the shot clock, puts it up again. Sarah O'Neill is on fire here at Elfin.
Helping gain some momentum.
She dishes it off to O'Neill, spins, left foot shot, makes 2, and the Tornadoes level it up here.
Launceston staying right on their tails all through the second half, but 9 unanswered points gave the Spectres the 69-78 win. A similar tune for the men's, the scoring coming early and often for the visitors with a 29-point barrage in the first. Helped by 2 pull-up threes from Christian D'Angelo.
D'Angelo for 3. Oh, they're hot at the moment.
Lockie Barker not to be outdone, cashing in a couple buckets of his own in the third.
Barker now, he makes it good from 3.
While a tough layup from Kai Savage brought the home side within 9 going into the final quarter.
Kai Savage into the paint, makes 2.
Nunawading sealing the deal in the fourth.
They held off the challenge of the Thunder and they win 84-71.
Billy Gibbons, 7 Tasmanian News.
Good evening. Hobart warm to 17 today. A little cooler this morning for those who got behind the Mother's Day Classic. Burnie and Devonport also 17. It was 18 in Launceston. King Island 20 degrees, 19 on Flinders Island. Also at Smithton, St Helens and Strawn. Low Head, Friendly Beaches and Grove 18. 17 in Ouse and 15 in Lyowini. Patchy mid to high level cloud moved over the state throughout the day. Scattered cloud was also seen at times this morning, but more so about the west and north. A band of mid to high level cloud is seen over Tasmania and parts of Victoria, while an onshore flow drives extensive cloud across the eastern seaboard. Tomorrow a trough will shift over Tasmania from the west as a trough also pushes across WA. Northwest to southwesterly winds across all coastal waters tomorrow, reaching up to 30 knots in the south. Westerly swells building up to 2 metres in western and southern waters. Now there is a strong wind warning for coastal waters tomorrow between Tasman Island around to Low Rocky Point. Partly cloudy in Hobart and Ouse tomorrow, 18's the top. Possible showers in Dover with 17 there. Fine in Launceston with mostly sunny conditions, 19. 19 also in Devonport, although a little cloudy. Similar conditions in Scottsdale with 18. A bit of cloud too in Burnie, 18. 15 for Strawn with showers easing. Some cloud about in Stanley, 17's the maximum. Enjoy some sunshine if you're in St Helens and Swansea tomorrow. They're aiming for 20, partly cloudy in Ross with 18 degrees. Forecast for Tuesday, a frosty start at first, followed by light showers about the southwest and the northeast. Showers on Wednesday, although not as likely towards the east. And on Thursday, showers about the west and the Bass Strait Islands. We'll take a look further across the country now for tomorrow. A warm and sunny 34 degrees in Broome, sunny also in Perth, Adelaide, Melbourne and Darwin. A couple of showers in Brisbane and they're expecting 25 degrees. It remains cloudy across the state. Hobart 12 degrees, 13 in Launceston and also Devonport. Wishing all the mums right across the state today a very happy Mother's Day and a very special shout out to my beautiful mum who I know is watching tonight, Merv.
Yeah, happy Mother's Day to you, Mel. I know how tough it must have been for you with this young Kaya here over the years.